Hey guys, welcome back to xenom Deluxe Gaming. Today we are doing my Elite Dangerous review. I might do a review on the Horizons DLC separately. This is not including any Horizon content. The game is better on console because the controls are simpler, and also you get a tutorial, so you actually learn the stuff. On the computer you don't get a big proper tutorial and it's really complex, so better on console. You get thrown into a space station, and the point of the game is go there, do anything, forge your own path, but you literally don't know where to begin. You've just came into the station, you know, return to surface, auto launch, so some people would begin to go, ooh, what's this over here, or ooh, what's this over here, if they like want to learn everything you can do. But usually people will click starport services. Through this they would discover there are upgrades for your ship, and you can buy a new ship. And as you can see here, the Eagle and Hauler here are pretty cheap, and the other kinda Viper, Diamond Scout, Vulture, Dropship, yeah, they're getting expensive, but point is they need money, so obviously they would go to the mission board. Here it would have like crew lounge, universal, like the crew lounge and loads of complex stuff. That wouldn't be here on like a basic station. I'm in a really complex place, but people would go shop, do stuff. They have no money, so they just like forget it or something. So the main thing people would go for is they just go for mission board because they want money, and they would. Some people who don't understand the game yet would go for mining or battle things, but are easily wrecked. And the thing they'd end up doing are, where is it? Let me find one. A certain type of mission. Career job available where you take data to other galaxies which are only a place away. It would teach you how to do light speed in a console tutorial, so you go over the galaxy, get some money, and you buy your first couple of ships, and if you or upgrade your ship if you're not ready, or if you're one of those people, you'll probably follow some starter guide, and this is not a starter guide. So you eventually get new ships, and yeah, do missions, buy stuff, and that is the base game. Okay, let's get into some of the complex stuff now. The game takes place in galaxy. That one star is like, so our solar system. That one star is a galaxy with 6 planets you can go and explore. It may have cities, or it may not. Planets are mostly for mining or cities, or just look at this. This here is one galaxy that you can explore. Now look at this. This is how big the map is. And you're thinking, oh yeah, that's too big. No way there is. And I'm not going to be going over there, like exploring every single one. Where would I go? Yada yada yada. Well, the game takes place right here, over here. The big bubble. Yeah, you can go and explore that and get some decent money for it. But over here, this here, the bubble. Let me just go over there. So the bubble, each colour area is owned by a different government. You can get on good side and bad side of governments by completing certain missions for different governments. Yada yada yada. I'm trying to be part of the Federation, which is the red one. I'm currently in their headquarters, Nanoman. And yeah. If I go down here, this is usually your starting area. This is where I started, down here. Anyways, the complex parts are like Federation and cities and stuff like that, but reason people watch these reviews is to figure out would it be good for them. I'm just talking about the features. Is the features actually good for them? So I'll just explain my own personal like experiences in it. What's Barnard's loop? Oh, that's for another day. So this is my experience of the game. So I started in a galaxy called Meta, and through career job missions where I transport data to data, I found myself a little like home section between Otagene, Dromi and Orna. Just that little home, doing career jobs like I'd be at Dromi, take some data to Orna, and then Orna will give me some money and some more data, which I bring to Otagene, and then they give me money and then give me more data to bring to Dromi. I had that cycle with no, it wasn't just with those three. There were loads of others that don't seem to be here. Oh, that one down there. Yeah, that's Meta right there. So yeah, I got some money, but there was this one place called Shira, which had loads. I could get loads of money if I went there, but I could never seem to get there because I needed to go to another galaxy to go to there. So I went to I don't know, Otagene, went to another place, and then I went to Shora and got loads of money. When I was doing that little cycle, I got a new ship, and then after a while, I discovered this whole team area, and I figured out if I want better missions, I want to go to more complex. Actually, forget that. I got arrested and went to a place called Wolfskein, and in that place, I discovered that there were loads of more missions that were more complex. Like there were different rewards you could get. They were more dangerous, and I was like, so there's those more complex missions that can get me more money. So I thought if I went to a far out galaxy, I could go do loads of those complex missions. But where to go? And since I liked the Federation area, why not go to the Federation headquarters? And on the way there, I discovered a really good station where I could get a rover and a new ship. That's in the live stream. And I discovered, there are more of these amazing galaxies? And yes, there is. That's the headquarters, and that's where I am now. So, yeah, now to get on to the bad things. One bad thing is, if you're carrying valuable data for a mission, like enemy ships could attack you. That's not actually a proper bad feature of the game. That's actually pretty smart. A proper bad feature is slightly the repetitiveness of the missions. I mean, when I was first playing it, doing that cycle, I didn't actually feel any repetitiveness. Probably because I was getting very high amounts of money for it. So I could get bigger ships easier. And it wasn't very repetitive because I was getting loads of money and upgrades. But I do find it a bit repetitive now, which is very strange, despite having these all new types of missions and stuff. And you just sit there and you're like, what now? Except do a missions or whatever. And I think it may have been a bad idea to come to this galaxy because there's loads of out of my league missions. I mean, I probably could do them with my Cobra Mark III, but they say I'm not the correct rank, but I could still do them. But they're just all new complex stuff, so I recommend because what I did, because I went to loads of galaxies on a big journey all the way to my destination, but then everything got complex. I should have stopped at each galaxy to camp and stuff, but it was a live stream, and I promised to get them in the live stream, so that's probably what happened. It gets new features like a crew lounge where you can have other co-pilots. That's pretty cool. But the main thing that probably drived me to get it the most was the story and the updates, as there's like this big ever-growing story, and like there's these aliens called the Fargoids who are just going over to station, destroying them. Look at here, it's got a list of all the stations and what they got destroyed. Now they're getting players. It's like in Fortnite when there's live events, yeah. Elite has that sort of thing, like getting data from one place and bringing it to another, because that place is like getting destroyed. Then that place gets like every mission you do affects the overall big thing of the game. Like there's a government, do one more mission to it that contributes to that government being stronger, and that is really, really awesome. And it's just a big communities thing. Also, and it gets updates well, it's not like Friday night update. It's more like a monthly or seasonally thing. Obviously, they're gonna be delayed because of the virus, but yeah. Besides that, like that's a good thing. But besides those bad things from earlier, not much else besides slight repetitiveness. But even if the game seems boring at one point, there's loads of stuff to do. And if it seems boring at one point, you've got all of this just to explore. And at some points in the game, you just have to remember that this is contributing. So yeah. So what's the big number that I'm ranking the game? I'm just gonna go with an 8, just big fat 8, cause good things overall. A big expanded, hard worked on game. There's a hard work I've put onto it. It's got this whole government thing, like each one gets stronger, and a big story. Bad thing, sometimes repetitiveness. Oh yeah, and the best thing is about the game, you're always learning something new. You just like find something and you're like, I mean, you could have lived without it, but it just helps and expands it. And like you're always learning absolutely something new, and that's just awesome. So that's from my review on Elite Dangerous. And that is just my perspective of the game, because I have like just now I've just found like there's all these new like gas places with loads of galaxies in. They have really interesting names. That's just the perspective of the game from the bubble. I'm talking like that old government area. That's just the perspective of when you're in that government ruled area. But when you leave it and you're in that like outer galaxy area, I don't know what that's like. But point is, pretty awesome. You can discover stuff by yourself, and yeah, that's Elite Dangerous. Real fun doing videos on it, learning something new. And yeah.